Here she comes, here she comes. Ms. Foye has an extensive resume, and we couldn't read everything today, you know, but standing before you people is a living legend. A living legend, you know. I mean, she has stories that she could tell you. You know what I mean? Hey, see? No, I'm not talking about them kind of stories now. No. It's a family kind of audience here, you know. But you know, just share with us one of your most memorable moments.
Lord have mercy.
Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
Harvey Mattisseau was the FBI's man of the hour who accused me, in his own words, of being a Red, giving my name to the McCarran Commission along with other notables like Pete Seeger, Ronnie Gilbert, Shirley Graham, wife of W.E.B. Dubois, Paul Robeson and Paul Robeson Jr. and his wife, union leaders and other organizational leaders that he said were instrumental in planning the so-called plot to overthrow the government. Mattisseau's lies had no religious or color lines. He accused Jews, Gentiles, atheists, and agnostics, whites and blacks. There were over 200 people documented that Mattisseau named. I went before the McCarran Commission and did what others did. I asserted the Fifth Amendment, except once I forgot. They called me a dupe, and that was it. I knew that the hearings were a witch hunt, and I refused to have any part of it. Government spies were everywhere, including tapping our phones. Men and women were routinely being sentenced to imprisonment under the Smith Act because of their so-called political beliefs. But in actuality, they were being imprisoned because of their belief in social justice. This was a time when the majority of people, particularly African Americans, had no justice. I was never convicted in the court of law as a communist, but I could not get work after my hearing in front of the McCarran Commission. I was essentially barred from singing. The Smith Act trials, like the HIV/AIDS epidemic of today, created a severe decline in the arts, music, literature, and free expression. I had to leave. One of my greatest regrets was that I was not here for the next wave of civil rights activity led by Dr. Martin Luther King. But I am here today to witness President Obama and the hope for a mass social movement toward change. Was I too strong or just too weak, too numb to feel, afraid to speak? Was I did I give? What did I take? Was I just there?